Hello, football fans. Hello, Arsenal fans. It's Brighton 1, Arsenal 1. This is both the sign of Ethan Waneri and the fading of the Arsenal title hope. In this video, we are going to talk about how Arsenal dropped 2 points, which is both the fault of the referee, the officiating, because we absolutely got cheated, and also by Mikel Arteta. So make sure you stay through to the end of this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you get notified anytime we bring you exciting content like this. This game ended in a dramatic 1-1, which Arsenal fans, as at now, we still claim we have been cheated. And I have video actually to prove that indeed we have been cheated. Make sure you stay through to the end of this video. When I saw the lineup of Arsenal, when I saw Trossard, Jesus, Waneri, and I saw that is our midfield. In my head, I knew that we stood no chance in terms of progressive pass. We had no chance. Among the front three, besides, let's say, Gabriel Jesus, who actually has that pace. Waneri, no. Trossard, no. Who actually? When we are pressing, who is pressing? If Gabriel Jesus presses, who is next? Arteta put our best midfielder at right back. We all know Thomas Partey is our best midfielder. We all know it. Besides that is Martin Odegaard pulling tricks here and there. Thomas Partey has been our most consistent midfielder for a while now, and you place him at right back. Then you bring Jorginho, who was completely overrunning the midfield. I don't even see why we got Mikel Merino, the player who was arriving late in the boxes and scoring goals. I don't see that player. Listen, it's about time we talk about these things. When you watch this video, the video on the screen, when you watch it carefully, you could tell that the ball actually hit Saliba's head before the ball hits before Saliba hits the head of Pedro. So why did VAR not intervene in this? Why? VAR had called the referee to the monitor. The referee would have changed his opinion, because definitely that ball had a bounce off that is Saliba's head. And that ball had no chance of going into the net. So why was that penalty again given? And everyone out there will say Arsenal fans complain about referees, but this is a referee decision. This is a referee decision. And we are tired of apologies from PGMOL. It doesn't work anymore. Listen, beside the penalty, our squad was shit today. I'm not going to lie to you. The squad that we started with, I think maybe our best lineup, because one, we don't have Saka, we don't have Havertz, we don't have Odegaard to full strength. We don't have we don't have a right back, Timber, yellow cards, Ben White's injured. We don't. So basically, we are left with a squad that if we are making a sub, there is no one particular coming on to be a game changer. There's no one. We all know from time and time again that Trossard, when you start him in games, he's shit. He's the player who comes in the second half and it makes a difference. He's the clutch player. But we didn't have any other choice because Martinelli apparently was also not feeling so good. He had an illness, according to Arteta. When I saw the lineup, I was not surprised, but I felt like we placing Thomas Partey at right back was the biggest mistake Arteta made. We could have put Declan Rice there. When we talk about players who can overlap, when we talk about players who can run with the ball, when we talk about players who can intercept balls, who does it better than Declan Rice? We saw him at West Ham. So why do we place Declan Rice rather in the midfield and then play our best and most consistent midfielder for some time now at right back? Why does Arteta keep on doing this? Why? Why does he keep on doing that? And as much as I want to say the boys did not do anything wrong, Arteta, all the blame goes to Arteta. And if I'm being honest with you, the three midfield was a complete shit today. They were completely overrun. They were completely balls. We had no midfield today. Our midfield was non-existent. Our midfield was non-existent. No progressive passes. That our attackers were not being fed enough. The one who could put in that pass over the top, it's just in between the line, you put that person at right back. Who's supposed to feed the attackers? Who? And see, it gets to a time that we just need to look at reality. We do not have squad depth. We don't have squad depth at all. When you look at a team that is first on the Premier League table, when you look at Liverpool, should in case Jota hurt, there is a Nunez over there. There is a Gakpo over there. They have their attacking options. They have about 5. There's always 2, and these 2 that are on the bench are top quality. Don't get me wrong. Any of them could start and Liverpool can win. So when you look at Liverpool's bench, they are so much better. They are so much better. The only part I would say they are not so strong is their defense. Should in case any of the defenders, especially their center back, like maybe Van Dijk, goes on injury or gets hurt, He's the only one that cannot be replaced. Even when Salah goes, I don't think they'll miss him so much. But when Saka is on injury, who is playing that position? We don't have. If Odegaard is injured, who is replacing Odegaard? We don't have anything like that. We don't have anyone who is placing two of our most important players. So one day when one player is having an off day, there is no backup that will be even 70% of what they will do. There's no backup. This is the January transfer window. This is the window that we have to bring in some attackers. We need attackers. We might say that we're not necessarily bringing a striker, but we definitely need a right winger. Definitely. And a midfield backup. We need a dribbler in our team. We don't have a dribbler. We don't have a dribbler in our team. Who takes the ball and can dribble past two or three players? Who? We don't. Always Saka, 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 Saka. And listen, as soon as Saka goes on injury, there's a hamstring. If he comes back, he cannot even play. He's supposed to be playing about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before he gets to full speed. We're looking at somewhere marked. By then, Liverpool would have run off with the title. We cannot keep on doing that. And referees keep on messing with the game. Beside our shitty selection, the referees keep on making silly mistakes. In addition to the VAR, this goal that they scored, this penalty that they had, should not have been a penalty. I don't care what you say, whether it was a head injury, whatever, but he hit the ball before he hit Pedro. And with the ball, especially not going inside the net, that simply cannot be a penalty. I do not understand how that ball was given as a penalty. I don't. As much as I'm angry, I cannot fault any player. Our midfield were overrun, but we knew that midfield was going to be overrun when we started. That is Jorginho, Merino, Declan. We knew we were going to be overrun. We knew it. We knew we were going to be overrun in the midfield. And if your midfield is shit, yes, your attackers don't get fed. Your defense gets all the pressure. When your midfield is shit. And that is exactly what's happening to Arsenal Football Club today. I'm not going to fault any players, I'm saying, but if I were to blame anybody, I will blame Mikel Arteta. And the rating for Arteta today, it's 0. Because that selection, putting Thomas Partey at right back again, it's a mistake. It's a mistake that he keeps on doing and doing again. In my own opinion, he should be putting Declan Rice at right back because there is nobody who sees that position. There's nobody who can do that. Is those forward runs. There's nobody who can do the overlap and the underlap better than Declan Rice. If we have all our right backs injured, there's nobody who can do it better than him. In terms of interception, nobody does it better. So why is he in a midfield and we playing our best midfielder at right back? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if indeed you think Arteta made the right selection putting that is Thomas Partey at right back, because I felt he should have been in the midfield. And also, who you think Arsenal should be getting. I know that we are following that is Matthias Cunha, but trust me, it's not going to be easy. I don't think it's even possible because he's arguably their best player. And if he's going to go, it probably will be a hefty fee. Trust me, it's going to be a hefty fee unless the player puts in a request to be transferred. That will not be possible. I read that they were working on renewing his contract, and if he's renewing his contract, there's no he's leaving. There is no way he's leaving because he's arguably their best player. And who would want to lose their best player? Arsenal will not want to lose that is Saka, neither would they want to lose Odegaard. So listen, as much as Wolves, no disrespect to Wolves, are down there, I don't think they will let go of their best player so easily. And we're looking out for Isak. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to get him this summer because he's basically the one who is leading the attack. So Isak, Matthias Cunha, I doubt those transfers will happen. But we following Kingsley Coman, I believe it's possible. Kingsley Coman is a very good and talented dribbler who can actually replace Saka should he come. So the most possible transfer that I think will be possible is Kingsley Coman. I heard that we're looking at getting him on loan, and he will be, that is I think a very good attacking power that we'll have on our hands should we get Kingsley Coman. But he's injury prone, and looking at the intensity in the Premier League, I don't know how long he's gonna go before he gets injured. So let's watch out for Kingsley Coman and see what happens in the following weeks. Let me know in the comment section if there is a player that Arsenal should be looking at, because I know we are looking at a striker. A striker is a must. A striker is a must. But honestly, I don't believe Arteta is going to go in for a striker in this transfer window. I really believe that he's rather going to go for a winger and a midfielder possibly, but definitely a winger will be much required. Let me know in the comment section who you think Arsenal should sign this summer transfer. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the post notification bell.
It's fantasy hero retreads the boards.
This is the end of Soulcast.